And that one's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Derek Williams checked in for New York. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And the Knicks making a change here. Serafin's checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Here's Bass. Releases. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And speaking of the intangible, out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Lakers leading by 6. It's stolen by Calderon. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And a follow bucket on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 7 points for Aaron Aflalo. The feed to Bass. Young outside. The high post shot. That's tipped.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Serafin. Off with the layup. Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
Yeah, we may have to give him a new nickname, Last. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint?
Woo. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Lance Thomas comes in for Derek Williams. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Langston. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Outside Anthony. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Thomas. Thomas got it all tied up now for New York.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
They've got to follow. Javi Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Calderon in the one spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Lakers also with the sub. Young's checked in for Kobe. Outside, Russell. Lakers passing it around. Launches a 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Here's Galloway. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stolen by Serafin. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's O'Quinn. That's tipped.
1 for 4 from the field.
Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The drive by Russell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Anthony. And Calderon gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo. Aflalo's got 4 assists in the game. The Lakers trail.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Lakers call time here.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention, California is an attractive destination.
Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. And Lopez throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Takes the 3. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Clarkson. Oh, jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Hibbert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For the Knicks, Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Anthony. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Amundsen comes in for Thomas. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Grant. Galloway, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the...
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top, ending the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
The Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on as the season grew older. More and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey guys, Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, a forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but, again, no need on that one.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Stolen by Clarkson. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. This is to Randall. It's stolen by Anthony.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots it. And the shot is long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Thomas. Young's checked in for the Lakers. And stolen by Aflalo. Stolen by Clarkson. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Calderon, that's good.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And Young kicks to Clarkson. Buries it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Young dishes to Clarkson. Lakers passing it around. They grab their own miss. Hibbert kicks to Clarkson. The kick out to Young. Calderon against Hibbert. Takes the 3. Young's shot is off.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Again, Young missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
They get it again. He feeds it to Randall. The kick out to Young. And the Lakers with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Galloway is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Ryan's checked in. New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. passes it to Porzingis. Anthony in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Galloway, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Here's Galloway. Here's O'Quinn. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Russell. Here's Randall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
All my blood say Sue Whoop and da da do.